Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at the Lenovo Tab P12 tablet. This is a 12.7-inch tablet. This also comes with the Tab Pen Plus. You can get it in the 128 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes, which is what I have. Those are the only customizations you can get with this tablet. Everything else should remain the same. What I have here is the brand new one, so what I'm going to do today is unbox it, show you what comes inside. Also, I'm going to set it up, show you what apps comes with it, and give you my first impression. I'm also going to talk about full specs of the tablet, and also my first impression since I already ended up having quite a few tablets, especially in this range. So let's start with the box first. 12.7 inches, 3K screen, which is pretty unusual. I haven't seen the 3K screen. I usually see 1080p, 2K, or even 4K screen. So 3K is a bit unusual resolution. And let's check the back where we do have few specs here. Again, same thing with the screen. Then it also has quad JBL speakers, octa-core processor, long battery life, supports Lenovo Tab Pen Plus, which comes with it, and then here it says supports keyboard pack. And here is also the model and also the release date as well. So this is a pretty recent tablet, maybe a couple months old as of this video. So let's unbox it, see what comes inside. All right, so here we go. We have the tablet on top. Let's put that on the side just for now, just to check what else comes inside. And let's start with this side. We have the charger, and let's peel this off. So we have 20, I believe that's 20 watts. Here is the specs on it. So 20-watt charger, and then of course we have the cable. It's Type A to USB-C cable. Decent length, but I'm just gonna end up using some of my other USB-C chargers, so probably not gonna end up using this since all the devices I have use USB-C. So here we go, a little bit more paperwork. So this will be the quick start guide. Then we have the SD card expansion inject tool. Then we also have, I'm not sure what this is for, maybe for the pen or something, but I'll check that out later. And then we have another quick start guide. This one is definitely much thicker. And of course we do have the pen here. And the little piece could be the little thing. Let's check here. Here is where you charge it. The only thing I can think of, that little piece could be the end piece, maybe to the pen. That's probably what it is. I'm not sure if it's the same one. It looks like it could be the same one. So it's nice they included that. But let's put this on the side. All right, now let's check the tablet itself. Let's peel this off. Actually, I can just slide it out. It has the stickers. I don't know why they would put stickers on the screen, but let's peel those off. There we go. All right, so here we go with the screen. Definitely a large size. This is 12.7, it's almost 13 inches. Let's check the back. Couple things going on. We have the Lenovo logo. It also has the Dolby Atmos here. All right, cool thing about the back, there's a flash right here. So this will be 8-megapixel camera with the flash. You don't see flash often on tablets. All right, now let's check the rest of the tablet. Now on the side, we have SD card expansion. We also have a couple speakers and the power button. And then on this other side, we also have a couple speakers and then USB-C for charging. Then if we look at the, I believe this would be the bottom, we have a little port for the keyboard if you end up getting their keyboard. And then here on top, we have a couple speakers and then we'll have the volume rockers. All right, next, let's turn it on and see if there's any juice inside. And then of course, I'm gonna set it up. Oh, there we go, turns on right away. So I'll be back once I end up setting this up. All right, so I just finished setting it up. This setup was pretty easy, just like any Android device. You will have the option to set up the pin pattern or either one of those plus the fingerprint sensor. So the fingerprint sensor will be located at the power button. So once it's turned off, all you have to do is just lay your finger on it, and actually works 100% of the time. So that's pretty cool. It does support fingerprint and it works really good. Next, let's talk about the screen. As already mentioned a few times, 12.7 inches, 3K, 2944 times 840 resolution. This also has anti-fingerprint and also has 400 nits of brightness. So the screen itself is pretty bright and does have pretty good angles. So I'm going to lower the brightness to about 50-60%. Now let's talk about the menu. So here is all the option that it has. So it does have the Bluetooth volume, brightness here, and then here is some more settings. So it has screenshot, airplane mode, silent location, pretty much basic Android stuff. It does have a few different ones that I haven't seen, like for example global video beauty, video portrait, and then it also has reading mode, which is pretty cool because I do end up using my tablets to read books. And here is the rest of them. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, there's no controls on the screen, which is pretty cool. So this works just as a big phone, which is something I like. I don't like when there's buttons on the bottom, and this way I'm just more used to it. So here I can just end up opening up apps. I can end up closing them, or for example, I can just end up clicking on the apps. Now, speaking of the apps, here is the apps that it comes with. So pretty much basic Android and Google apps. There's a few different ones like MyScript, Calculator, Nebo. There's also Tide. And that's about it. But other than that, Lenovo Vantage is another one. But other than that, it's pretty basic Android experience. So another thing this tablet has, I'm not sure if this is Lenovo thing or the Google thing, but once you scroll here, you can see a lot of different stuff. So also recommended videos. So I have my own video and a couple people I follow and all that. So which is pretty cool. Then you can browse here for more info. I'm not sure if that's the Google thing or the Lenovo. Most of my tablets are Samsung and the iPads. So I'm not sure if that's the Android thing or the Lenovo thing. But to be honest, I do like it. I mean, honestly, I can just scroll here and then I can click on one of my videos. So one of the people I end up following. Now, as you guys can see, this tablet is pretty smooth. Now, let's talk about the performance. This comes with the MediaTek 7050 CPU, which is octa-core processor. 2 cores run at 2.6 gigahertz and 6 cores run at 2 gigahertz. This runs the Android 13. It also has 8 gigabytes of RAM. When it comes to storage, as I mentioned in the beginning, you can get it with 128 or 256 gigabytes of storage. So performance-wise, at least for now, it seems really smooth. I mean, 8 gigabytes of RAM is quite a lot on tablet. My previous one had only 3 gigabytes of RAM and still works good. I also have Amazon Fire Max 11 with 4 gigabytes of RAM, and that one is pretty smooth as well. So the performance of this one should be excellent and no issues at all. Now, this tablet also has 2 cameras. On the front, we have a 30 megapixel fixed focus camera, and then on the back, we do have that 8 megapixel autofocus with the flash. I'm definitely going to test those a little bit later, see how the quality of pictures is. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is the battery. This tablet does have pretty large battery. It has 10,500 milliamp battery, so the performance of that battery should be pretty good. Now, this tablet seems pretty amazing spec-wise. You do have that 3K screen, you have 8 gigabytes of RAM, option to go up to 256 gigabytes of storage, also does have the SD card expansion, has fingerprint sensor, also supports pen, and best of all, it also comes with the pen. Now, you can end up attaching the pen on the back side, does have the magnetic thing. Let me see if I can find it, and touches right away. And, you know, it's pretty firm, so it's not going to fall off. The magnetic is really strong on this one, surprisingly. So I'm just going to leave it there. So my first impression of this tablet is very positive. I'm super excited to use it more, test everything, including the cameras, the battery, the performance, and all that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.